Alright. Alright, YouTube. So we're here with an update where we left off, right? So I was saying basically that we were gonna buy right here, right? Because they pushed, alright, they pushed the market up, right? And then they came back down, push up, back down. They liquidated this area, right? So the entry for this setup was basically right here due to this candle. And what happened was right here, this candle right here, they basically, the market makers sold right here. They sold to push price back up, right? That's what they do. So they were in a negative position for these sales the whole time, right? But they also bought here, bought heavy, right? Pushed the market all the way up. And once they got here, they start selling off those profits. But right here, they still in the negative. So what they gotta do, they gotta bring price all the way back down so they could close those orders like to barely negative or slightly in profit. But on the way down, also they're profiting off all this move right here, and also they could also short it and go all the way down here and take profit down here. They basically manipulate price and stuff like that. But anyways, so what happened? Uh, these bottoms they got liquidated right here, boom, and boom, liquidated. So we were supposed to buy around here or here. I usually like to wait till the session opens. So around here, like 2 a.m. was a good spot to buy. But this would have been my main probably target right here at 6 a.m. was to buy and ride it all the way up. And like I said, this order blocks right here with the purple rectangle or square, they act like magnets. They look like a little tetric symbols, or sometimes they look like this, or like big body candles back to back, kind of like this one. But yeah, they target those areas because they also leave orders there and stuff like that, or trap people in those areas, and they close order there. That's why I was like, man, price is gonna go at 69,300 or 69,500, and then they're gonna try to target this area 70,500. But yeah, it went even slightly higher too, which is good if you hold it for that long. But yeah, the move was right here. Basically, it lasted what all the way to Tuesday, or you could say Wednesday, or till now. But yeah, let's go to the daily, see what happened there. So it did what I was predicting to do. It wasn't gonna keep going down. Basically, it reversed around this area and pushed price up. So if you go to the 4 hour, right, we can see the order block was made right here. So right here, it trapped some people by selling fast, and then they rebought and pushed price back up. That's what they like to do. They did it right here too as well. And right here, the body candles that I circled in the 1 hour, they did it in a smaller time frame. But yeah, they sold heavy and bought right back. That's what caused the move to go back up. And if we go to the 1 hour, you can see clear what they were doing. So they target this area because they sold right here and bought heavy. So they had to come back eventually, and they did. And on March 8th, they did, and this happened March 2nd. So it was probably like a 6 day move that they went up and then all the way back down to this area. So they liquidated this area and then reversed right here and liquidated that area. So all the people that were within the sale right here got liquidated from right here, and whoever bought like right here or even right here, they got liquidated by going down. So they target these order blocks, that one and that one, and that was like a easy target for people to make money off. The move was probably about, let's see right here, like $5,000 difference from Bitcoin. It went to 66,000 all the way to 71,500. So it's really a big move and stuff like that. And there's like a lot of people complain, oh, like the rich is getting richer. Yes, that's true. But you got the same opportunity. You just making excuses. If you learn the skill set and stuff like that, you can actually take advantage of this. But you're focusing on them and stuff like that, and not focus on yourself. And stuff like this could eventually make you money in the long term. So that's like the 1 hour, right? And in the 15, let's go to the 15, see what happened there. So on the 15, it just looked like a solid uptrend. It just kept bouncing up and down. Like that's really a nice trend. Went up, down, up, down, up, and then down. I went overboard right there. But yeah, that was like psh, that was like a nice little trend to the upside. But yeah, it was obvious that it was gonna go back up. Like I said, it would have looked crazy if it would have just kept going down that bad like that. That would have been something else causing price to fall down all the way down. So yeah, it would. So if it was to do, it almost kind of did it, but not really. But if it was to go like that, that would have been crazy. Or like something would have really been going bad about Bitcoin. Like for example, like some news or stuff like that, or they're saying they're gonna ban it and stuff like that. That would have caused price to go down. But with the Iran war and stuff like that, uh, it took money off the dollar, and basically people were investing in Bitcoin because they felt it safer. So that's the whole movement to push it back up. But in the 15-minute, you could see basically big drop, and it consolidated right here, and then it broke up. So they were trying to go up with this move. So they did here, up, boom, boom, around 2 a.m. or really between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. You could have got on this trade, and at least you could at least target this area. So it probably would have looked something like 2 a.m. or that, or you could have put something like that to be safe and move this on to this red target, because you know they're gonna take this out. So if they take liquidate that, they're gonna take this whole piece. They're gonna take this whole piece because they want you to go negative hard. They just don't want you to go negative by a little bit like that. No, they want to take you out. So they're gonna take this whole area, kind of like how they did right here. So they took them out right there, and then came back down. Got people thinking, oh, it's gonna go back down here, and then boom, they hit you again with it. And so people that shorted right here and right here, they got liquidated as well. So they got basically this is what happened. Oh, wrong one. Let me delete this. So basically, it was liquidity right there when they sold. Guess what happened? They got cleaned out. They went up with it. So they got cleaned out, and they kept pushing price up, up, up. And even we hit right here in this area, we had a got a quick reaction. A lot of people sold here or took profits. It caused price to like drop down heavy. But yeah, it was a nice move on Bitcoin for the week and stuff like that. Just a nice uptrend. Looks very healthy and stuff like that. And let's see what the MACD would have said around this time. Boom. Yeah, basically buy. But of course, this is afterwards, so it's easier to see and stuff like that. But around 2 a.m. to 6, so you see that there, it would have been a nice area to buy. But it looks better live and stuff like that. Now it's all crazy because with all this data right here. But yeah, it's just to help you out and stuff like that. But I also pay attention to the candles, what's happening. So you just got to learn your candle patterns. And once you learn that, it makes it easier. For example, this is like a shooting no morning star right there, so it kind of like a reverse pattern, like 1 2 3 candles, and it's trying to tell you to reverse. Boom, it reversed, went up, and then it kind of came back down, and then boom, you got 3 candles again. It's gonna go back up and stuff like that. But yeah, you just got to do your homework on these candle patterns and stuff like that. uh I like to know the candle patterns and stuff like that, or I think is very important because it tell you about the behavior of the market or the people on how they're acting on price and stuff like that. but that helps out and give you like a better idea of where the market want to go. But yeah, like to me, candle patterns are key and stuff like that because it shows emotion as well, emotion, behavior, or where price is trying to target. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video and show the aftermath of what happened with Bitcoin. It basically liquidated these areas, came back up, and filled price basically. Kind of like how I predicted. It went a little deeper, but yeah, it was due to this candle. It came back for this big, huge candle, and it bounced up. But eventually, I think at this around this area, it's just gonna drop back down. So it's gonna look something like this: boom, boom, and then back down. And we'll see what happens here, but I think we're still gonna go down eventually. But you never know until we get there. That's why I like to wait on sessions and stuff like that. But other than that, that should be it. And you can see like the picture, the image, it looks healthy to just go down. I doubt it'll do something crazy like go up. That'll be weird. But yeah, it can still do that right here and then go back down. Bye bye bye. But I think we're gonna do this. But it's about to be Friday, so I don't like to trade Fridays and stuff like that. It's better just to wait for Monday and see how the market react. But that's all I have. I try to be more detailed next time, but it was just like a quick observation and analyzing what happened. But yeah, peace out.